Welcome to another episode of the Plastic Smith. Today we are going to create a Earth Elemental miniature. My Beholder miniature, we're going to use different techniques, and to start out you're going to want to create a rough uh, person shape with two legs, two arms, body, and a head, and connect them together using the heat gun, which I unfortunately had an error in recording the beginning of this video, so it's already been done, and you can see him sitting in the corner of the ceramic tile that I'm using there, and I'm working on creating some uh, details to them and to add to them, giving them kind of a little mohawk look with a rolled out piece of plastic, sealed and connected in on top of his head, which I eventually work into his head and do details around that kind of gives him a interesting appearance. I'm also doing hands on the ends of what you can see are his arms right here. I'm just making sure that the plastic is kind of sealed in and sealed together, and I'm grabbing another sculpting tool to kind of give it some detail and give him some eyes and a mouth look to his facial features to give him some details. And this can be done with any type of metal or wooden instrument, just like for my Beholder video I did a wooden dowel to give the eye stalks the eyeballs on the ends with pressing into the heated plastic, softened plastic, and here I'm giving him a more stone rough look and giving his mohawk a connected appearance and stuff. So it's more looking at uh, one piece of rock with some detail to it to make it look roughly human. Right, and here's I'm starting the hands, and to create those, I roll out a piece of uh, cylinder plastic, and I roll it out, and I will grab a craft knife, uh, X-Acto knife. This is the brand that I use, and just cut out two smaller pieces to put on the ends of his arms, his hands, and these eventually look like boulders, but they do have some finger detail to them. And here I'm using a awl to hold one of the hands over the heat gun in order to be able to form the hand with the sculpting tools. And you can see I have the sculpting tool in my hand in the corner of the bottom left hand corner of the screen, and there for a second I went off the screen, so editing that out, and here I'm showing how I do the hands. And really it's just pressing and giving a flattened and finger-like appearance to the piece of plastic. And since it's cooled off, I pop it off and pop on the other hand to work on that. And again, I am off screen, and here I am heating this piece up, just holding it on the end of a awl type pick. One of a set of 4 I bought at a hardware store. Some of my first tools that I used in developing my techniques. And here I'm starting to form the other hand. And this piece, because I cut both sides of it, is a little different than the other one. So in a bit here I heat it up and reshape the appearance to get the shape that I want. And this is very similar to sculpting in clay, other than the fact that you're working with heat to soften your medium. And continuing to heat and shape this hand into the way I want it to look. In a minute here, I'll set it down to kind of cool a little bit before attaching the other hand to the basic shape of a humanoid shape that I've started with. And how long it takes for a piece that you're working on to cool off depends upon how compressed you get the plastic bag as you're working, and how much detail you want in it and stuff in the end, because as you heat plastic you lose some of that detail. So the key to having detail in your end product is your final touches and stuff as you heat up the piece. And it cools off as you're working it. And once again, thank you for watching The Plastic Smith. If you like this video, check out my other videos and subscribe. I produce a video every other week, and plan on doing that through the end of May at this time, and we'll see where the channel goes from there. Once again, thank you.